What's going on, guys and gals? Welcome to some more tabletop action brought to you by the Workprint.com. Earlier in the week, I showed off and unboxed the UniVersus Challenger Series decks starring Cowboy Bebop and Trigun Stampede, brought to you by the UVS Games. They were kind enough to send us those two decks to kind of show off and get some videos with. And today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an actual gameplay video so you can see how the two decks play, how they interact against each other, how the two different characters in each deck work with the cards that are in that deck, and then you'll get my impressions of the two decks, or at least the decks that I will be playing. So I will be playing the Cowboy Bebop deck, and then my buddy Ryan, who will be playing the Trigun Stampede deck. Now, once again, keep in mind that these are 60 card starter decks that come with two characters. The deck itself, the Challenger Series deck, also comes with a collector's booster pack that gives you 6 alternate art versions of some of the cards in the deck, including the characters themselves.
All right, I'm ready to start.
All right, let's start. We'll do odds evens.
Sure.
Your call. Odds or
I'll
evens.
call odds.
8 even. I will go first.
All right. Just finish shuffling. Okay, and then I'll.
2.
All right, so we're starting with Spike versus Vash.
Yeah, the headliners.
Mm-hmm.
I am good with this. I pile shuffled and everything, and still feels like
I'm gonna put one back. Okay. You're good to start.
All right, let's start with that alternate art. Finally awake.
Okay, that card looks so good.
Checks a 6. Let's get a second one of these in here on a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Checks a 3 on a 3. We have fast friendship. Checks a 3, and then we're gonna try to get our third finally awake on a 5. Checks the 5. Pass you.
Okay. Let me see. I have to read this to see if I need to review it. I think I'll keep it. All right, I'll keep these, and I will draw my extra. Okay, sorry. I just need to read these and make sure.
You're totally fine. I
Yeah.
mean, neither of us.
Yeah,
have
these are
memorized,
okay. Let's see. This
they're
one
all new to
seems
me.
reasonable. And then, all right, cool. I'm gonna start with Seen It All on a 2. Decisions on a 3.
See, I literally thought you were talking to yourself. I thought you were just
like... Pitching in on a 3. And Prideful Negotiations on a 3. And then let's see, do I... No, this is fine. Okay, I'll just build these and I'll pass.
All right.
I've got 3 in hand.
No review. Good. No review. I'll draw 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Prideless Negotiations. I think I called it Prideful Negotiations. It is the exact opposite.
Let's do. Yeah, I think I just start with this. Fine. Let's go Jawjammer on a 4.
Okay. Let me just
checks the 5.
Consult my book.
Yeah, it's gonna come in as a 2 high for 4.
Sounds good. Yeah, I have no responses or anything.
I am going to use finally awake, commit 1 foundation. My high attack in this case will get +1 speed, +1 damage. I'll commit itself for that effect.
Sure.
Yours?
We'll pass.
I'm going to flip a foundation. If this attack deals damage, I'll draw a card.
Yeah.
With Spike.
Yeah, Spike. Yep. And that's a throw, right?
This is a throw. Yeah. I'm glad you saw that because I did not.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Yeah. I'm going to destroy a face down foundation. This attack gets +4 damage.
I see. That's a lot. So now it's at 9.
Yeah, 3 high for 9 throw.
Yeah, I will. I didn't even realize I could do this on. I will.
Oh, I
No, sorry. What's up?
literally no, I literally before before I started when you were building out, I read over and I was like, wait a second, can he do it on his turn? And you
I'm
can. Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna commit Vash, discard an attack, and draw 3 cards. So that seems reasonable in this instance. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Your
Yep.
hands.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. Did I get a high? I did. All right. Fantastic. Oh, well, it's a throw, so it doesn't matter. So, do I want to use something else? We're still gonna go with this. So it's a 3 high. All right. I'll block on a
Yeah.
5. Check as a 3. This does nothing, and these are offensive. Okay, I'll commit these 2, and then I'll full block but throw, so I'll take 5.
Yeah. Down to 23.
Yep.
I'll do my fired effect because it dealt damage. I get to draw a card.
Yep.
Let's see. 2 ready, right?
Yeah. 2 ready.
Yeah. Let's do questioning threat on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Checks a 5. That comes in as a 2 mid for 3. Uh, any response to play?
No response.
My first enhance, I'll commit a foundation. This mid attack will get +1 speed, +1 damage.
Sure. I will pass.
I will flip a foundation with questioning threats enhance. This attack gets +3 speed.
Sounds good. I will pass.
I will. Man, I think I do it this way. Yeah, I'll commit finally awake with itself, give it another +1/+1.
Yeah, I'll pass.
And then I'll spike, I'll flip it, and then if it deals damage, I'll draw a card.
All right, this is a lot. I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll pass as well. It's a 7 mid for 5.
Yeah, I do not think I can block that. Yeah, I'll take 5.
The fired will go off, draw, and then I see it, I see. Uh, finally awake on a 4,
Okay.
checks a 5. Ending the dream on a 5, checks a 3, 4, 5. You have 4 foundations built,
I
right?
have 4 foundations. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll try skeptical on a 5.
Okay.
Checks a 3. That one failed.
All right. That leaves you with 2 in hand or 3 in hand.
It leaves me with
3.
3 in
Oh, because
hand.
Spike drew
Yep.
2. Yeah, that makes
Yep.
sense. All right. Let's see if I can do anything that impressive. All right. Ready? I'm gonna review 1. I'm gonna review Suspended Bounty. Then I will draw 3 cards. All right. Let's lead out with Punisher's Beam on a 5. Check as a 3. Commit this. And commit this. Okay. I have no response to play. I don't think
I
those
do
do.
not.
Okay.
Nope.
Whoa. My
A
bad.
little. No, you're all good. A little guest appearance.
Yeah. Interesting. All right.
Coaching's an automatic game loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Um. Okay. Sorry. Let me
Yeah. No.
compose. All
No.
right. I'm gonna say mill 3, and then I'm gonna add a ranged or weapon card milled this way to my momentum. Let's see.
Sounds good.
Hopefully. That sounds like a ranged or weapon. That will be
It's
going to
gotta
my
be right.
momentum. Yeah. A little bit of momentum. You're in hands.
I will. Oof. Unfortunate. I will pass.
I'm going to say
Yeah,
this attack deals damage. I will destroy one rival foundation.
yeah, I'll pass.
I'm going to Vash, mill 1. My attack will get +2 speed.
2 speed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um,
I'm going to have to put him somewhere else. I'm
yeah, you're all good. You're all good.
All right. I thought he would calm down. That was my fault. I also just realized I forgot to do one of these effects that probably would have been reasonable. Well, but
I am going to.
oh, I can still fix this. Oh yeah, sorry, but you're enhanced. But yeah, but I
Yeah.
can still make this work now that I've read all my cards. I formulated an unbeatable strategy.
I am going to play Welcome to Spaceland on a 3.
Okay, what is that?
Checks a 4. Enhance Rival's turn. Remove. Ready 3 face down foundation.
Okay.
I only
Yeah.
have 2. This game
Fair
will
enough.
do as
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use Vash. I'm gonna commit, discard an attack, and draw 3 cards. So I'm
yeah.
gonna go with. Let's see. Who do I not want? Um. I'm gonna get rid of disabling shot and draw 3. Your enhance.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna enhance the top card of my discard pile as an attack. I can give this attack +1 speed or +1 damage. I think I'll
Yeah.
choose +1 speed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll pass, putting it at 7 high for 5. I'll pass.
Uh, yeah, and that'll do it for me. Gonna send it 7 high for 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the
All
5
right.
and go ahead and
I will destroy. Let me read these cards. You
yeah,
finally
sure.
awake and
And
ending the dream.
ending the dream. Yeah.
Let's see.
So
I think I'm gonna destroy ending the dream.
yeah, sounds.
I think I've lost enough life that I'm not trying to take 4 extra damage.
Yeah, I figured that might be the
Yeah.
decision.
Okay. All right. Well, I've got all these cards. Maybe I can actually build a little bit. Play one more, maybe. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna go with decisions on a. This I have to do this now. Decisions on a 3.
Mhm.
Motherly affection on a 3. On a 3. And get the scoop on a 4. Checks a 5. That
Nice.
might be
All right.
it for me. Yep.
Okay.
And I'll build these down.
Okay. Cool.
Subliminal momentum.
I'll ready my stage. No review. I am going to draw 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's going to. Yeah, sure. Let's try Hunter's Pursuit on a 5.
Okay.
Checks a 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Any response to play?
No
So
response. Yeah.
this comes in as a 5 low for 5.
Yep.
My first enhance is going to be to commit. This will get +1/+1.
Sounds
Yours.
good. I will
Oh,
pass.
actually, that's a lie. Sorry.
Oh, you haven't. Are one of these
It's
first
no,
commits?
because it's a high and a
Oh,
mid.
okay. Sure.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna instead I'm just gonna flip. If this attack deals damage, I'll draw a card.
Yeah. Sounds good. I will pass.
Because I have 3 or more face down foundations, my next attack gets -2 difficult,
Okay.
and that is
So
from Hunter's Pursuit.
yeah, gotcha. Next one's do. Okay. Let's see. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna flip, get the scoop, look at the top card of my deck, and I may discard it. Gonna look at that, and I will keep it there.
Sounds good. Any speed reduction on the board?
No, none. I
Okay.
did not build any of that.
Okay. I
I
am going
I
to
neglected.
I'm going to EX2 twice
Yeah,
for 4
that
speed.
sounds reasonable. Yeah. Um, I will pass.
Yeah, 9 low for 5.
Yeah, I will take 5.
My fired effect from Spike will go off, and I'll draw a
Hmm.
card. Um, man, oh man, you just find the attacks. He just finds the attacks. So it's like
I hope.
that's fine.
As
I
long as I
think
see 2, technically, I can hopefully, I can
right.
trade one
See
in for
more.
more.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I. Well, hold on. Actually, so this is on a. That's so reckless. I mean, I have the -2. It feels like
Yeah.
a waste.
Is it on attacks only, or is it also? I mean, not that it
It's
needs
only
to.
yeah. It's
Oh
only on
yeah,
attack.
sure. Not that a
Uh,
foundation would need -2 at this point anyway. It would be for 0 instead of for 2 or 3 or
yeah, and
something.
you know what? I think I just do this anyway. I think I do it.
Okay.
On a 2/3,
Yeah.
uh, checks.
Hmm.
Comes in as a 2
The
high
Jawjammer
for
again. That's the
4.
throw that will deal
It
30. Okay,
is.
I'm really glad I destroyed that one that gives it 4 damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um, First thing I'm gonna do is I am going to um peek at my hand again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I am going to flip this. If it deals damage, I'll draw a card.
Uh, yeah. I'll pass.
I am going to give it +1/+1 for every 3 face downs, so it'll get +1.
Sounds good. I'll pass.
So I want to destroy one for what will essentially be 2 more damage. No, I'll pass. It's a 3 high for 5.
3 high for 5. Well,
Throw.
yeah. I'll still. I'm going to attempt to block with Prideless Negotiations. So 3 high. So on a 5, checks, take half, respond with Breaker 1.
No. All right. Breaker 1
But
it
you do
is.
still draw a card, because that did do
Both these.
damage
I
still.
do still draw a card. Yeah. All right. Let's do Fateful Meeting on a 4. Checks a 4. It was Breaker 1, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Breaker 1.
Um, Skeptical on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Checks a 3/4. Fast Friendship on a 5.
Yeah.
Checks a 5. And then Fast Friendship on a 6. Checks a 3. That one will fail.
Okay.
I have 2 in hand currently. With the ability to draw more if you hit me.
Oh, yeah. That's. Yeah, I forgot Spike does
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I will. I guess it didn't occur to me that Spike can do it on the opponent's attacks just like Vash can
Right.
do it on the opponent's attacks.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going to
didn't think about
review
it until we
1.
were talking about the fact that Vash can do it. And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, wait a second.
And then I'll draw some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. Just see which is the best one to start with. Huh, that's a fun one. I'm gonna go with Steady Shot. 4. Check is a 3. Okay, that actually is ideal based on this effect. Any response to play?
I've never been upset more about somebody checking an
So
attack than I
checking an
am right now.
attack, yeah. Um,
No response, no response to play.
yeah. I'm going to enhance if the top card of my discard pile is an attack. Your rival loses 2 health, and you gain 2 health.
Yeah.
So you lose
Yeah.
2, and I gain 2. Fantastic.
Yep. We are at 12 to 22.
Yep.
I am going to. Oh wait, sorry. This comes in as a 4 mid for 4, correct?
Yeah. 4 mid to 4. Yes.
Um, I am going to pass.
Okay. I'm gonna flip Motherly Affection. Top card Discard Pile is an attack. Gain 2 health.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
I know.
pass.
I
Oh, sorry.
literally, yeah.
I'm gonna say if this. Oh no, I have to flip a foundation.
Hmm.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I when I was opening these, I think I read the first card that gained life, and I said, "Oh, there haven't been that many cards recently that have gained life. That's a a valuable and unique ability." And then like 9 cards in this deck gained life, and I was like, "I guess
Yeah.
I look dumb now for saying, like so many of these cards have gained life." Um. All right. Let's see. Anything else I want to do? The top card of my discard pile is an attack. I will give it 1 speed. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that if this attack deals damage, I'll draw a card.
Okay. What are you
Oh wait,
flipping? Yeah.
I have to flip. That's
Yeah.
the thing I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I am going to. Yeah, we're just gonna do this one. That's fine.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
I'm gonna mill 1 with Vash to give my attack plus 2 speed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it 7 mid for 4.
I am going to take the 4 and then debate on bonding. Uh, no, I'm not.
Okay. Oh yeah, isn't that like
Instead,
you can remove it to do damage to me, or is that what that one
yeah,
does?
yeah, which I would definitely would have done if you hadn't just
Yeah, if I
gained.
had just gained 4 life.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will. I will just my fired will go off. I will draw the card.
Yeah. Okay. Um. All right, I'm gonna go with another steady shot, a less cool one, but on a 5, checks a 6. Okay. Um. All right, first enhance. I'm gonna go with Vash, mill 1. Give my attack plus 2 speed.
Yeah, I am going to fast friendship. I'm gonna flip this attack. It's -2 speed. If I have more face down foundations, which I do,
Yeah,
then it gets -3 speed instead.
sure. I'm going to enhance since the top card of my discard pile is an attack. You lose 2 health and I gain 2 health.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna pass.
And then I'm at 3 speed. I guess I will. Let's see. I can give it +1 speed or +1 damage, and I feel like speed is largely irrelevant because you're going to block it anyway. So maybe I'll give it a damage with Seen It All. Maybe you'll have to half block it. Probably not, but we'll
Pass.
see. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass.
Attempt to block on a 5.
Yeah.
Checks a 6. Full block.
Yes. Okay, cool. And then you're at 16 and I'm at, are we both at 16 now?
We're
Is that
both at 16 now. That's right.
fantastic? Let's see. What can I do about this? This one hit, this one did not. Hmm. Okay. Well, they both left the cats have left the room, so no more coaching. Let's see. That's pretty good, I guess. Maybe now is not the time. I think I might actually spend to play this. I might actually pump the brakes. I gained a lot of health, so I feel like I'm actually okay. An interdimensional plants on a 5. And check as a 3. I'm gonna commit these 2. And then I will pass.
Sounds good. I'm gonna ready my stage. I am going to review nothing. Draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Interesting. Um. Yeah. Let's go with Fallen Angel's Revenge
This
on
card
a 5.
does a lot.
Checks a 4. Now we're running into the problem you mentioned earlier. For 5. Any response?
No response.
Yeah, I am going to first enhance. I'm going to discard a momentum, and then I am going to unflip to
Yep.
uh,
Yes. This
foundation.
is. Yep.
Yours.
Um, I will pass.
I am going to flip a foundation. If this attack deals damage, I will draw a card, and then I have a couple responses. Sorry. This one came in as a 4 low, 4 6. I will respond with Fallen Angel's Revenge after I flip the foundation. This attack gets 1 speed, and then I will respond Skeptical flip after you flip the foundation. Ready this foundation.
Yes, that is a lot. Oh man, so it's 5, 6. Yeah, I will pass.
I will give it plus uh +1/+1 for each 3 face down, so
Yes,
+2
so
+2.
+2/+2. Yeah. Um, let's see. Actually, this I'm assuming next check to play a card also includes blocking. Yeah.
Yes, because it says
Okay.
play a card
Yeah.
and doesn't say play a foundation or play an
Mm-hmm.
attack.
Okay. I might need to do that. So it's 7 low for 8. That's so much. Okay, I'm going to commit and destroy foundation, and then I'm going to draw a card, and my next check to play a card gets +1. So I'm going to destroy this, and then draw. Yours.
And then you have +1 to your check. I am going to take a peek real quick at my hand.
Yeah.
Uh um yeah, I am going to commit a foundation. I can't do it because this is a low. I am going to
Yeah.
pass.
All right. I'm going to attempt to block on a 9. Check is a 5 +1, so check is a 6.
Yep.
7, 8, 9.
Full block, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's do falling heel strike on a 5. Checks a 6. Comes in as a 2 high for 4. Any response?
No response.
My first enhance is going to be stun 1.
Sounds good.
Yours.
Pass.
I am going to give it 2/2 with spike. Yours.
Yeah, pass.
I am going to unflip a foundation and give it 2 more speed.
Yeah, pass. This is where this deck really starts going, I think. When these
Uh,
unflip effects are coming out.
I'm going to commit a foundation, give it +1/+1.
Yeah. Pass.
Um, I am going to flip a foundation. If it deals damage, I'll draw a card.
Yeah, I'll pass.
And then I will pass 7 high for 7.
I will take it.
Fired effect, I'll draw the card. And then I think it just ends up being this one, right? Probably. All right. On a 6.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. This one comes in as a 4 high for 4. Any response to play?
No response.
High roundhouse kick enhance. I'll discard a momentum. This attack gets 5 damage.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'll pass.
I'll give it 2/2.
Yeah, definitely can't block that.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then just to make sure, I'll commit.
Mm-hmm.
Give it 1/1,
Yeah, sounds
and then
good.
7 high for 12.
I will take 12 and die. All right.
I would like to apologize to Spike the bounty hunter, because I definitely slept on uh this character when I first like went through these cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when his engine goes, it goes. Uh, that is very cool. Okay, so one of the things I don't think I mentioned it on the video, but one of the things we're gonna do is we're gonna play a best of three. We're gonna play 3 games no matter what.
Yeah.
But we're going to play best of 3 for pride and egos. But the moment you win with a character, you cannot play as that character again. So I'm going to be playing this game as Faye, Queen of Hearts. Um, let me do one thing over here real quick.
So
Switch.
in a perfect world, I will now win this game, and then we play
Yes, in
with
a perfect
the
world.
other two characters.
Yeah.
And I actually don't even remember what Faye. I just will read mine right here. After your rival takes all damage, the card
Yeah, I have
is
not looked
okay.
at.
Yeah.
I don't even know what she did.
So this should. I mean, I will say, I definitely I built all of my aggressive foundations turn one, and then kept all my defensive ones in my hand. And then when you played your first attack, I looked down and went, all of these say give my attacks
Yeah,
damage, and I went, why did I do
yeah,
like why did I do
yeah.
that? I
Um,
don't think it would
you're
have changed. I don't think it would have changed anything. I think
I think, and
but
I have to thank you if I'm being honest, because I did not see throw on there, and I think getting those throws out early definitely set me up
well,
for
I mean,
success.
sure.
Yeah.
I don't think I was involved in printing throw on that card, but I will
Yeah,
take the.
but pointing it out to me, because I would have just
Yeah,
I was ready to just send it as is,
I
like,
understand.
please, I hope this hits, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. All right, let's see. I'll try harder next time, Bash.
It's funny when you said we talked earlier, and I was like, oh, which one of these do you have a preference and stuff like that, and you said not really. I was thinking Trigun, um, and I was like, part of me was hoping that you said Cowboy Bebop, because I had stated this in my video on the unboxing. Is I am not like a huge Cowboy Bebop fan. I understand why people love it, and there are people that really like
Yeah.
it. I think it's fine, but it just didn't click with me necessarily. Whereas I loved Trigun Stampede,
Uh,
and I know there's a lot of
Interesting.
people who did not
I
love Trigun Stampede because they liked the original.
Yeah, I think my opinion of Trigun Stampede and Cowboy Bebop are actually about the same, and I think they're both pretty good. And
Okay, I think it's fair.
that's about I think, which
Yeah,
is I think that's not a bad
yeah.
way to approach
No,
things.
yep.
I enjoyed both of them, so here we are.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I will start, I guess. Okay, let's see what we can do. And Faye is a seven hander, right?
A is a 7-hander. Yeah.
Okay.
I have 21 health.
Yeah. All right. I guess I actually I only know the math for Jiro, so I'm just gonna keep this anyway. But this is probably a terrible hand to keep. The more I look at it,
Uh, I'm going to toss
this can't be good to
these
keep.
4. Okay.
This can't be
One of
responsible.
one of my favorite things about playing against you is hearing you talk through your
Oh yeah,
process. One,
I
two, three,
guess
four.
Vash can discard an attack and draw three, so this is actually probably fine. Okay, I've convinced myself that keeping. Okay,
This is actually how it
I
normally goes
will.
too.
I will play these three foundations, and then I'll discard one of these attacks on my next turn, and it will be fine. On a two, on a two, on a two. All right, the best card in my deck is in my discard pile, so this will be more difficult, but we'll piece it together somehow.
All right, the good news is it's at least a 2 up in the deck,
Yeah,
right? So
and this deck actually has ways to get it back. I'm pretty sure, so maybe I'll be able to do that. Maybe
yeah,
that was good that I
that's
milled it right
that's
here.
that is one of my favorite mechanics when
Yeah, well,
characters or
yeah,
cards can do
same.
that. Yeah. So,
Specialized summon is
Uh,
pretty good.
all right, no review here.
Okay.
I'm going to draw an extra.
Yeah.
Um, Interesting. Sorry, what did she do? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she minuses her +2 damage, and then if you deal damage, you pick up a card from your discard pile, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
I
I
think the top
think
card is a little strange, but it makes sense for stuff in like this deck because
yes, because you can
it
manipulate the top
mills
deck.
and yeah, you can
Yeah,
manipulate the top of your discard pile. But I think one of the things is also like phase symbols. What is she? She's on chaos. She's on chaos life and
and water
water, and a lot of these are on life. So I think the idea might be maybe that you eventually
mash the
work some
cards.
of
Yeah,
these cards into Fey. I don't know if the
I
ones that manipulate your discard pile are on life. I don't remember, but when I get to that card, that because there's a card in here that literally just puts any card from your discard pile on top of your discard pile, any card you want. And when I draw that this game, hopefully I will tell you what symbol it's on. We'll figure it out.
all right. I think the actual play is um yeah, whatever. Let's have fun. He
Mm-hmm.
says question mark. Yeah, why not? Iron on a 2.
Yeah.
Checks a 5. Light it up on a 3. Checks a 3. Uh, fateful meeting on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Checks a 5. Fast friends on a 4. Checks a 4. And then, oh, Ten, you didn't see that maybe? No, you saw it. Syndicate target
Fair
on a
enough,
4.
I guess.
Checks a 5.
Oh
We
man.
are
Okay.
good to go there.
All right. Well, I guess actually committing Faye to play Foundation actually is the same on defense because she's tenacious,
Yes, correct.
and then her
Yeah.
other ability is only on your attack. So okay, I will think if I meant to review one, or technically keeping this means it guarantees draws 3. Is that better? I guess I'll just keep this and just yeah, I'll just
And yeah, I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
And then the
Yeah,
card I was gonna review, I'll just discard to draw 3 cards. So that
right.
seems fine, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go with disabling shot on A5. Check is A5. You can see that. Good.
That comes in as a 4 mid for
4
5,
mid
right?
for 5, yes. And then first enhance, I'm gonna go with Vash, discard an attack, draw 3. So I'm gonna discard another copy of disabling shot and draw 3. Yours.
I am going to pass.
Okay. Enhance. At the top card of your discard pile is an attack. This attack gains stun 2.
I hate this game.
Yep.
I'm going to give this attack -2 speed. Is that right? Yes. I'll give it
I
-2
think
speed.
it's 2 for what? From sorry, what is oh
Oh,
from
sorry.
fast
It's
friendship. Okay.
fast friendship.
Yeah.
That's actually not what I'm supposed to do. I am supposed to uh flip with
With Faye and give it
Faye
-2
-2
damage.
damage.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, sounds reasonable. I will stun 2 with disabling shot.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1 and 2.
Okay.
Um, I am going to flip uh with fast friendship. Now that I have more face down foundations than you, it gets -3 speed instead.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I guess my top card, my discard pile is an attack. I guess I'll give it a damage because I feel like 2 speed doesn't help me. Once again, I'll cope and maybe you'll have to half block it,
Yeah, I'll
which doesn't
pass.
even change anything. It would do 2 either way. So, you know, I just clicking buttons.
This I my
Yeah,
favorite part of this game.
I
That's why
know.
I like this game so much more than others.
Yeah, I will. He's tenacious. I will mill and give it 2 speed.
Mhm.
I probably should have just given it the speed and put it to 4, but here we are.
Pass.
Yeah, pass 3 mid for 4.
I don't think 4 changes the math. This is on a 5.
Yeah,
Checks the 3, 4, uh,
it did
5.
not. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did not change anything.
Full block.
Okay. Well,
Because I would have just committed to her. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, now I got to read all my cards. Okay. Let's see. I will go ahead and Counselor's Plants on a 3. Get the scoop on a 3. All right, all my attacks getting out of the way. Very good. And pitching in on a 4. So this card's not on life. This is the one I was talking about, but it is on chaos. So you actually can play this in.
Right.
And then I will commit this. And I'll build these 3. And I will pass.
All right, I'll clear my
Yeah.
card pool.
So this is with Fae. If you have this, you can add whatever you want back from your top of your discard pile, because this puts anything in your discard pile, puts it on top of your deck, or puts it on top of your discard pile. I mean, and then Fae can add it back, assuming your attack does damage. And then if your attack doesn't do damage, then I guess
yeah,
you're checking.
It's
I guess
it's funny because normally the approach with like their clash decks and their rival decks, and obviously these are not positioned as that,
Yeah.
But normally those are. It seems like the design behind them is like, oh yeah, this one counters that one counters that one. That's what the cards are. Whereas these feel like, oh no, both these decks have cards that like you could pit into the other one
Yeah.
and make it work. Yeah, no review here. I'm gonna draw 5.
And they share a lot of symbols, like
Yep,
between
exactly.
all the, because it's not just the same 3 symbols on all the
Symbols.
characters.
Yep.
It's yeah.
Is it
I think
it's
they.
four it's 4 symbols, right? Between 2 characters?
Yes. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the cards in the decks are not limited to
Oh,
those 4
correct.
symbols,
That is correct. Yes.
because like these two, both of these 2 cards are on chaos, and neither Vash nor Nicholas have chaos. And there's one card in this deck, I believe, that has void, which confused me, because I don't even think the Bebop characters have void. So
Interesting. Let's do Jawjammer on a 4.
yeah,
Checks a 5. This comes in as a 2 high for 4. Any response?
no response.
Uh, I am going to flip a foundation. Is it this one? Yes. And give it 2 damage. Yours.
Sure. I will pass.
I am going to. Because I have more face down foundations than you, my attack gets +1 damage. Yours.
I will pass.
I am going to pass as well. It's a 2 high for 7 throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna half on a 4. Prideless Negotiations. Check is a 5. Half block. Breaker 1.
I am going to commit in response and add this to my.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a 4. Checks a 3, 4.
Mhm.
On a 4. Checks a 5. On a 4, 5. I pass it over to you. Keep my 1. I have 4 in hand.
I'm gonna review 1, and I will draw 4.
7-handers, man, they make me so nervous. I don't
Yeah.
like having this little health. It's nice having all these cards, but
All right, we're gonna hopefully. This whole turn rides on if this checks a 3 or a 5. I think. Inevitable Clash on a 6. Check is a 4. Okay, sure, 4. Didn't. That wasn't part of my calculation, but we'll do these 2. I guess that's good enough.
yeah.
That's good enough, I suppose. Okay.
And this comes in as a 5 high
A
for
5
7.
high for 7. Yes. All right. Any responses?
No response.
Okay. I will mill 1 with Vash. My attack gets +2 speed.
Yeah, I am going to. Oh, well, that's interesting. I am going to commit this because I have 3 or more Face down foundations. I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yours.
I'm going to flip since I have the top card of my skill pile is an attack. I will gain 2 health.
I am going to pass.
Since it's a attack, I'm gonna give it +1 speed.
I am going to flip this with Faye, give it -2 damage.
Sure. I'm going to choose 1 card in my discard pile, place it on top of my discard pile. I'm going to put Punisher's Beam on top of my discard pile.
I don't have the ability to make you mill, huh?
I don't think so. I
I'm gonna
I hoped not.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm going to add the top card of my discard pile to my hand.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm going to
As prophesized 3 turns ago.
I'm going to pass.
Yeah, let's see. I'm going to get the scoop, look at the top card of my deck, and then I may discard it. I will keep it right there.
Gross. I'll pass.
All right, I will send it 8 high for 5 damage.
Yeah, interesting because I know what one of the cards in your hand is, and I think I don't deal with that. I will take the 5. Yeah, I'll take the 5. Over to you. I'm at 16.
Yeah, let's see. I feel like if I just play this and check oh, well, I mean, I know what my check is.
Yeah, you know what the check is. Yeah.
So I can. I guess that's a pretty easy decision then. Well, you're just gonna block it. Do I? Probably, I guess. I guess I'll make you commit everything to block it. Probably. Maybe I'll just do it this way. Yep, this did damage. Okay, good. I'm actually just gonna do it this way. I'm gonna go with disabling shot on A6. Checks a 5. I'm gonna commit 1. I have no responses.
Oh, I hate you so much. I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'm going to mill 1 with Vash, give it +2 speed.
Yeah.
Avoiding conflict. Oh, that actually has an effect. Okay, remove after this card enters discard pile. During this enhanced step, this attack is +2 damage or -2 speed. I will choose +2 damage.
Sounds good. 6 for 6 now. I am going to I'm going to flip -2 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna commit Vash, discard an attack, draw 3. I'm gonna discard Merciful Volley.
Yeah, I'm going to pass.
The top card of my discard pile is an attack, so I'll give it stun 2.
Pass.
I will stun 2.
Yeah. 1, 2.
And then I think I will give it a speed with Seen It All. Yep. Give it 1 speed.
Uh-huh.
And
pass.
I'll pass. 7 mid for 4.
So mid for 4. I to attempt to block on a 9. Hits the 4, fails. I will take the 4.
Damage. That 1 speed. Should be at less than 16 unless I don't. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know what.
I should be at 12. Yeah.
Okay, good. And am I? So did you take the 4 off my life? Is that what? I wasn't.
Uh, I oh maybe I did. What's your starting health? 28.
28, and then I took,
Yes,
yeah,
you
and then I
you
gained.
gained.
Okay,
Yep,
I was like,
yep,
because I know you clicked.
yep,
I was like, all right, all right,
yep.
all right, all right. Gotta.
Mhm.
I need I need to make sure. I died so easily last time. I need to make sure I have everything. Let's see. I'm gonna go with, oh, this hit. Suspended bounty on a 4. Checks a 5, and then I'm gonna go with the big fall on a 5. Check is a 5, and then motherly affection on a 5. Checks a 5. Oh, incredible. We may have done
Oh my gosh! All right, I'm
it.
gonna ready. I'm gonna
We may
ready my
have done it.
stage.
That was huge.
I am
Let me
going
get
to
these two.
toss this copy of Ein, and then I am going to draw 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Um. Hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go Fallen Angel's Revenge
Yeah.
on a 5. Checks. Comes in as a 4 low for 6. Any response?
Uh, no response.
My first enhance. This has to be the first one. Discard of momentum. I'm gonna unflip 2
Mm-hmm.
foundations. It is going to be fast friendship and light it up.
Yeah. I'll
Yours.
pass.
I am going to flip, light it up to give this 2 damage. Respond, give it a speed.
Yeah. I'll pass.
I am going to uh how many cards in hand? 4.
4.
I am going to pass. It's a 5 low for 8.
Yeah. I'll pass. I'll take 8.
Uh I am going to wait a second. Oh, I'm going to
Yeah,
commit
because that was the
respond.
momentum that
That
you
was the
spent.
momentum. I
Yep.
was
Yep.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Not
That's
bad. Not
yeah,
bad at
it's
all.
not bad. Uh do Hunter's Pursuit
Okay.
on a 6. Hits the 6.
Oh. Ooh. All right.
Comes in a 5
I
low for
don't.
a
I
5.
don't like this.
Uh
Yeah. Sounds good. I guess technically I can just start firing this off. No, sorry. I have no responses. You can.
yeah, because I have 3 or more, my next one gets -2. 3 or more face downs, my next one gets -2 difficulty.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll pass.
I am going to commit because I have 3 or more to draw a card.
Okay. I'll pass.
I am going to flip to give it 2 damage with Joe. Or with Faye.
Yeah. I'm gonna mill one with Vash just to, yeah, to do nothing but get to mill one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Now that the top card Rescue Pile is an attack, I will flip to gain 2 health. Calculated.
Nice. I'll pass.
um. Yeah, I'll also pass. I'll take
Uh
7.
all right. Well, I feel like um you're at third.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It is getting scary.
Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Oh, well, that is very both of these hit.
Yes.
That is very, very mine is 2 difficulty,
Hmm.
so let's go ahead and do Jaw Jammer on a 4.
Yep.
Checks a 5. That is a too high for 4 throw current. Any response
No
to play?
response.
Um, yeah, I am going to commit to give this 1 speed, 1 damage. Yours.
Yeah. Pass.
Destroy to give it 4 damage.
I will pass.
Um, sorry, I have to do some math. Uh, I will pass. It's a 3 high for 9 throw.
Get a half on a 5. Checks a 5, so half, and then breaker 1.
Uh, Breaker 1. Don't love that.
Hmm.
Big. All 3 hits. Uh, Sing for me on a 5. It's a 2. Um, oh wait. Yeah, that's fine, I think.
Yeah, that is an expensive one.
Yeah, that is fine. All right, I'll grab these.
I don't think it was impossible I died there, but I did hope that the breaker and then blocking one. I thought it was impossible to you could play 2 more attacks, but I thought there was maybe a way that you could still play through the other one. But okay, I'm going to. But I did think it was very reasonable I died there actually.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say I realized I messed up, but I didn't. I read it right.
Gonna
Okay.
review. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. Oh God. Okay. This is. Okay. This I've now seen the light. Inevitable clash on a6.
I definitely messed up. Yep.
Checks a 5. Commit 1. No response. Do you have any responses?
Uh, no response.
Okay. I'm going to mill 1 to give it 2 speed.
Yeah, I am going to uh flip to give it -2 damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna powerful 3. For one instance of powerful 3. So give it 3 damage.
I'm going to flip because I have more face downs than you. Give it -3 speed.
Yeah. Um. I'm going to give it 1 speed because my top of my discard pile is an attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Then I'm going to Inevitable Clash to add the top card of my discard pile to my hand.
Sounds good. I'm gonna pass.
Gonna add Inevitable Clash. Insane.
Yeah,
Um,
pass.
yeah. I'm gonna send it 5 high for 8.
Yeah, attempt to block on a 7. 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Full block.
Okay. how do I? This is not even bad like that. I'm gonna go with Inevitable Clash again on a 7. Check as a 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna move these to be in one row now. All right. First enhance. I'm going to mill 1 with Vash to get +2 speed.
Pass.
So it's a 7 high for 7.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna. Let's see. What are we doing here? I'm gonna enhance. Gonna use Avoiding Conflict on a 3. Checks. Put on bottom of my deck and draw a card.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I'm gonna powerful 3. Give it 3 damage.
I'm going to play Welcome to Spaceland on a 4. Checks a 6. I'll remove Ready 3 Foundations. Face down.
Sure. Since the top card of my discard pile is an attack, I'm gonna give it +1 speed.
Pass.
Then I'm gonna add the top card of my discard pile to my hand.
Yeah. 2. Pass.
And I will send it 8 high for 10.
Man, I really wish I had checked the 3 and that 6 is what. Yeah, sorry. 1 sec.
Yeah.
8 high for 10. Yeah, all right, we gotta try. Attempt to full block it
On a 10, that's
on
blockable.
an 11.
Oh, yes, on 11. That is still technically blockable. Oh, very good. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay.
Full block.
Yeah. Let's see. You're at 12. Can I do anything about this? Or do I just...
I didn't see the second row of cards that you had, the second row of foundations.
Oh.
And so I could have gotten them to 10 and made the next attack unblockable. The problem is that this is a first enhance. And so it would have been short on damage by
Oh, yeah. Sure.
4.
Oh, because
So
it ends the enhanced step, right? Because
it
it
ends
just...
the
Yeah,
enhanced step.
okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah,
And so that's when I was like, oh no, I think I messed up. And then was like, oh wait,
it would have
no,
actually just been an
I
unblockable
read it
attack
right.
for not lethal. That
Yes,
that,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh god, I can't. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3. I'm so low. I think I'm just gonna die unless I like. But this doesn't do enough damage. Blocked both the inevitable clashes. You have so much momentum. Oh, man.
You could potentially check well.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I could.
And then draw more attacks.
I agree. I'm gonna go for it on a 7 and check as a 5. Okay, well, this and I guess this, because I'm just trying to go for it right now. Right, that's what's happening. Can I even make this happen if this? Or am I still 1 short no matter what? Even if I check a 5, I'm 1 short. Okay, well, we'll do it this way. We'll start like this and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna go first enhance, mill 3. Add a ranged or weapon card, mill this way to my momentum.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna pass.
So, yeah,
I'll cross the board. I'm passing to you.
Yeah, okay. Steady shot. That actually would have been a card that could have, if I had drawn those 3 cards, I might have actually had it. Whoops. Okay, put this in my momentum.
Yeah.
If this attack deals damage, destroy one rival foundation.
Yeah, start thinking about
Yeah,
which one you want to get rid of.
yeah, I'll definitely. The top card of Mistcard pile is an attack, so I'll give it +1 damage.
Yep, I'll pass.
And then I will have to do this now. I'm going to discard my attack and draw 3.
Yeah,
And then hope
I'll
I
pass.
draw a 4 difficulty and then check a 5. Is that what we're doing right now? And hope that even does that even matter? I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna send it, I guess.
Yeah.
4 high for 6. Then I guess I'll
Um,
destroy your ready, I
the ready one,
suppose.
right? I think
I
that's the call.
suppose. Yeah. Okay, well, now let's see what we can do. Do I have any means to like block attacks? um let's see. Keeping that okay. So I'll keep these in my hand for sure. So I'm playing. I'll play these 3.
There is a card that I like desperately need to see.
I have to keep this. I might have to. And then. All right. This is so rough. Because I need foundation. I just have to check 5s at this point, right? Or else I lose, which is reasonable. All right. Grasping for answers on a 5. Check as a 3. Yikes.
I just knew
I
it was gonna be
still
that. I
have to
mean,
do that. Yeah.
because
And then get the scoop on a 5. Check as a 5. So there should be no way that I live this, but do I play one more and hope to check a 6? Is that what we've reached? Is that the point of which we've reached? Sure, pitching in on a 6. Maybe we'll check a 6.
oh look, I cannot, I cannot believe this
Okay,
man just
go
checked the
ahead.
6. I
This one hit. All right. See, easy,
I'm gonna
easy.
clear my stage. Ready my stage, clear my
Yeah,
bowl.
and I'll
I'm going to
still lose. It won't
review
even matter.
review this one and then
Uh,
draw 6. Is that right? Yeah.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. Um,
I'm in deadlock, by the way, like very in deadlock. So I'm not even sure what that deck has for deadlock,
that
but I'm extremely in deadlock. So
is
so I can't imagine I live this.
yeah, there is no world, my friend, where
I
you
can't imagine I live
live this.
this.
I think the right way to do this is I think I have to play this first. On a 4,
Mhm.
checks a 3, uh 3, 4.
Yeah.
Uh sorry, 3, 4. Uh what am I doing? Yeah, 3, 4. And then I'll unflip for my first enhance, give this attack 2 speed.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Uh so it's a 4 high for 4. I will stun 1.
Sure.
I don't think I actually have more face downs than you now. How many face downs do you have?
1, 2, 3. I have 4 face downs.
4 face downs.
Yes, you also have 4 face downs.
Lame.
Yeah.
Um, I am going to uh I am just going to pass here.
I have to get the scoop, look at the top card of my deck, and I may discard it. But I think I
Yeah,
literally
gotcha.
have to because I will discard it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I will still pass. It's a 4 high,
Yeah.
4.
No. Well, I'm gonna block with this. Very good. Great. On a 6. Checks a 6. I'm insane. All right.
All right.
I guess there were 3
Full
cards left in my
block.
deck, so I guess it wasn't that crazy. Yeah, full
Uh,
block.
yeah, we're gonna do questioning threat on a 4.
Oh god, this one has the deadlock and your next check is
3,
+5, right?
4.
This one's like I just
Any
die.
response?
No.
Yes.
All
My
right,
next check is
sounds good.
+5.
That's reasonable. I will
So
die. That's fine.
yours.
Uh, pass.
Um, I am going to uh pass. It's a 2 mid for 3.
Hmm. I guess I'll take. I'm probably just taking 3. Yeah, I'll just take 3. I guess.
Yeah, down to 5.
Yeah,
I will
and
play.
presumably dead for. Oh lord.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
presumably
I'm
dead
going to
to
play
that. Is
Fallen's
that
Angel
a
on a
low?
7. It is a low.
Okay.
Uh, X a 10.
Yeah, checks a 10.
Uh,
Sounds good.
any response?
None whatsoever.
All right, I have to play this smart. I have to discard a momentum. Oh, we're allowed to look at
Yes.
the this. And then unflip to foundation. Uh, yeah, it will be 1, 2.
Okay.
Uh, yours.
Pass.
I am going to 4 low, 4, 6. Uh, I'm going to flip, give it 2 damage, respond, give it a speed.
Sounds good. I'll pass.
I am going to commit a foundation. I'll use Fey to pay that cost.
Yeah.
I can't do that because
It's
this
a
is a
low.
low.
Fair enough. Well,
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and
well,
pass.
I can block this
So,
if there's a 5th 6 cost in my if there's a 5th 6 in my deck. There's not. All right.
but
I feel
let's
like I failed you, Vash, but
let's go to yeah, we'll switch over. You'll play
yeah, I'm gonna
Nick.
play Nicholas now. And this is I like Nicholas better in the show, but when I read the characters, I initially deemed Vash stronger than Nicholas.
I
So if
think
Vash,
I
if
agree
I got
completely.
2-0'd with Vash, I don't have high hopes for Nicholas, but
I like I said,
maybe I also
any
thought Vash was better than the Cowboy Bebop characters, but after
I
playing it, I'm no longer certain I feel that way.
I we're in the same boat. Like
So
I owe the Cowboy Bebop Challenger Series deck as a whole an
I
apology.
do too.
Yeah.
I will say I thought some of the combos were interesting, but I didn't after seeing it, played out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it definitely was stronger than I
Yeah.
gave it credit for sure.
I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but I was talking about that. I think that we should just run like when these release, we should just run a tournament that is just a Challenger Series tournament where we just play the decks as is. You can like mix in the booster pack cards if you want.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the collector's booster, to edit some to swap them out or get more if it's one of the ones that there's only 2 of, get another one of them. And yeah, we should just play like that. And then I would pit the Trigun playmat. The playmat you're playing on right now. I would pit
Oh,
that up
okay,
for grabs
sure.
for the winner.
All right, I
Not
realize I
not
never resized Nicholas correctly. Whatever, he's fine. It's fine. I'm all right. So I think the reason I thought Vash would be stronger is because maybe it's just in the context of the deck itself. I felt
Uh-huh.
like not many things in the deck gave speed. So Vash giving everything speed and then the
Yeah.
cards giving themselves damage made more sense to me. But um, I don't. I'm not even convinced many of those cards in the deck, other than Inevitable Clash, really had that much damage pump. So
I would not be
maybe,
I would not be surprised at the end of the day once we are taking these characters and building decks using all the cards available to us
yeah.
in standard. That I would not be surprised if Vash does come out the
Oh,
stronger.
I
Yeah.
agree that
Uh,
I think Vash is probably like he's just so open ended. I feel
yep.
like you can
Yep.
just play good stuff. Like you don't need weird combos. You can just play, you know, just like good baseline cards, and everything gets +1 speed. And if you draw too many attacks, you filter over for foundations, and you always have a healthy stage because you can, and you always have blocks, right? Like more or less. And maybe there's like some deck building where you can play a slightly higher attack count even because you can always cycle an attack for
And
3
yep.
cards. Like maybe that's a thing. I'm
Yep.
not I'm not entirely convinced, but I could see it happening.
I mean, I know you hate to hear this, but I think that the fact that you get to draw 3 cards pretty much, every turn if you want, also means that you could build above the 60 card
All right,
minimum.
enough. Yeah, yeah. Uh, but then that defeats the point of avoiding conflict in your deck.
Sure, sure.
All right.
All right.
All right. All
Happy
right,
days.
Nicholas, we'll give this a shot.
I'm gonna bring Spike back out, actually.
Sure, fair enough. That seems reasonable.
No. Um,
Yeah. Okay. Um, I guess I'll try to start and see if we can get this done. Uh,
oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
all right. I guess I will keep. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I no longer have the luxury of discarding 3 or of discarding to draw 3. If I this is fine, I think.
I am going to
Yeah, this is probably fine.
review those.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this hand.
1,
This is perfectly
2,
fine.
3.
All right, I'm gonna
Was
play grasping at answers, grasping at answers, motherly affection on a 2, a
all
3, a
passable.
3. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Quick stuff.
I think the exact thing when I was opening this was when I looked at Nicholas, I said having health gain on face is cool because not many cards in this game,
Mm-hmm.
with my only experience being the My Hero Academia cards, I said not many cards in this game have life gain, and then like literally 7 cards have life gain in this deck, and I went, oh, okay,
I'm
sure.
gonna
I guess that's a
I'm
new
gonna
direction they're
draw
going. They're exploring some new design space
another one.
by
Have you
printing
have you
11.
played against the Kamui Woods yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. You want to talk about gaining life? On a 2, checks a
Mhm.
3. On a 3, finally awake, checks a 3. Any of the dream on a 4, checks a what I where I shuffled. Um, wow, do I just want to lose? Okay. I'll do this on a 3, checks a 6. Of course, it checks a 6. On
All
a
right, check a
5, here goes
5,
my. All right,
and
I hit
all
the
right,
5.
it's
We're
all
good.
good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep these, I think, and yeah, just gonna draw 3. 1, 2, 3. All right,
Oh, that's what I wanted to look at.
let's see. How are we
Is
doing this? Um, hmm. Some of these cards, okay, as I'm now just reading, this is interesting. So I'm sure this is like the thought that you had last game where I'm playing the same deck, but now my leader is different. And these cards are like some of these cards that didn't seem very good as Vash suddenly seem way stronger. And then a
Mhm.
card in my hand that I thought was incredible as Vash seems much weaker
Yeah.
now. So I'm not sure where to begin. Um we'll start with this. Fan the hammer on a 4. Check is a 5. Checks.
Nice. That one comes in as a 3 low
3
for
low for
3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
That it does.
Yeah. No responses here.
I'm going to go ahead and mill 4. This attack gets +2 damage for each ranged attack milled this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll get +4 damage.
Nice. I am going to
So that, you know.
pass.
This seems like something I would have much rather be giving speed with Vash, but I'll do my
Uh-huh.
best. I'll mill 1 and give my ranged weapon attack +3 damage.
Yeah, plus 3 damage is a lot of damage.
Yeah, if you don't have a low block, then this is great.
Yep.
know,
I'm gonna pass.
yeah, I'm also gonna pass. Oh no.
On a 5.
Oh dear.
Checks a 3,
Fair enough.
4, 5.
All right, all part of the plan. There's no way he kept 2 low blocks. Fan the hammer. No, that's fine. Yeah, these technically don't do anything on defense. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna mill 4, give it +2 damage for each range attack milled this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, +2 damage.
All right, I'm just gonna reset this back
Yeah.
down to.
So it goes to it's a 3 low for 3, and it goes up to 5 damage after its enhance.
Yep, I'm gonna pass.
Mill 1, give it 3 damage.
Yeah, I am very happy that Spike is a 29 health there. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pass.
I'm gonna pass 3 low for 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Hey,
the 8.
fair enough. All right,
That's
he didn't
so
have
big, so
he didn't have
fast.
2 lows. Yeah, see that's the it's very different. All right, and I'm gonna go with suspended bounty on a 4, and then get the scoop on a 4, and both check.
Nice.
I'll take my 1 momentum,
All right.
and I'll pass.
No review. I will draw 5. 1,
I
2,
definitely,
3,
after already
4,
playing 1
5.
turn, I think I've determined Vash in a. I know this is crazy to say after 1 turn, but Vash in a constructed deck feels like he can be incredible.
Yeah.
But Nicholas, just after playing 1 turn and thinking about at the start of my next turn, I get to remove this. I get to discard this and draw 8. I feel like this is gonna. This just seems very fun.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
maybe if there's like,
very
I'll
true.
have to look at the. I'm gonna have fun building both these characters, I think. But Vash is definitely far more open ended for what you can build, I believe.
I just die. Um, oof, man. Yeah, we're gonna do light it up on a 2, faithful meeting on 3, skeptical on a 3.
All
Light it
right.
up on a 2, checks a 3. On a 3, checks a 5. On a 3, checks a 5.
Mhm.
I not allowed to do that. I don't think. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Let's
Sounds good.
pass it
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna no review. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I am gonna spend my momentum to just draw 2 and gain 2 health, but I'm at full. But we'll just draw my 2
Right.
cards.
Yeah.
Just draw my 2 extra. All right. We got a grip of 8. What can we do with it? Let's see. Well,
Build into deadlock
I
sounds good to
don't
me.
think that is the plan right now. Um, all right, I'm gonna go with disabling shot on a 5. Check is a 3, and I'm actually happy to see that. Shockingly, um, I guess I would rather check a 5 and then mill a 3, obviously, but this is
Right.
perfectly fine. And then I'm not gonna need this for a little while, I think. Okay, we're gonna start there. First enhance. I'm gonna give it stun 2 because top of my discard pile is an attack.
Yeah. I am going to um I'm gonna flip, say if it deals damage.
Oh yeah, I'm
First,
gonna stun 2.
it's gonna be 1, 2.
Okay. Um,
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna mill 1, give it 3 damage.
I am going to pass.
I'm gonna send it form it for 8.
Attempt to full block on a 4. Checks a 3, 4.
Okay.
Full block.
Yeah.
Back to
Yeah. Let's see. Merciful Volley on a 5. Check is a 6. I'm going to mill 2. This attack it's plus X speed. Speed equals the highest difficulty of a card milled this way. So mill 1, mill 2. Gonna give it 2 speed, and I'm going to respond with Avoiding Conflict. Remove to give it 2 damage.
All right, currently a
So
2 low for
it's
6.
no 4 low for 6. Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
yeah,
actually what I meant. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm
4 low for 6.
yep.
Yeah, I am going to flip. If this deals damage, I'll draw a card. I'll respond skeptical, flip, and ready.
Yep. I'm gonna mill 1 to give it 3 damage. I'm gonna respond to give it 2 more damage. All
All
right.
right,
Well, if you weren't gonna block it,
I
now you are. So
I'm
I don't
gonna
know
I'm
how.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna Ein commit because
Yeah.
I have 3 or more face downs now.
Sounds good.
To draw a card.
Yep. All right. Send it 4 low for 11.
I'm gonna take 11. I'm
Yes.
gonna remove. I'm gonna remove Fateful Meeting, burn you for
Uh-huh.
3,
Sounds good.
and then draw my card with my fired effect because that attack did in
Sounds
fact do damage.
good. All right, we're in there. Maybe this is just how you do it. You just give all your attacks 3 damage, and it doesn't matter.
Uh,
It just doesn't matter. They'll die in
right.
3 hits.
Yep.
Maybe Vash was going about it all wrong. All right, I'm gonna go with Seeing It All on a 4.
Oh, I
So
guess that's
3.
thematically correct too, right? Like
Yeah.
Vash is firing a bunch of shots off, whereas Wolfwood is just one.
One huge beam. Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
basically.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, and then yeah, and then what else am I doing?
This
No, I'll do it
game.
this way. I'll do
This
another
game.
another Scene It All on a 5. Checks
Yeah.
a 5.
Yeah. This game literally said you've already won.
It's time. Yeah,
So
it's time to let him mill
it's
2, avoiding
yeah,
conflicts, get 4 damage. Just
yeah.
it's
We have to balance the scales. I'm
yeah,
gonna review this
basically.
Ein.
Sure. Is
Uh,
Ina unique? It should be like just
it is.
thematically,
It is.
right? Yeah. Okay. I
Yes.
would
Yeah.
assume
Yeah.
I was. There's only
And
one
draw 3.
Ein.
1,
Can't have more
2,
than one of
3.
him.
And all right, we are in business.
I don't like that.
Uh, Jaw Jammer on a 4.
That card is way better than I originally thought it
Checks
was.
a 5. Comes in as a 2 higher for 4. I agree with you.
I feel like this card
Any
might be played in Giro 2. Giro 2's on water, right? I feel like there's a
correct.
world. You would put this, and then you'll always get counters, and then it starts at 4
Yeah.
damage, so you can get your effect, and then you make it 8 damage, and then they cry. But,
Uh, yeah. I mean, yes, correct. Yeah. I mean, there's a world honestly where I put this in. Um, I put this in Asui
yeah.
on water, and then I say this is a 9, so you're gonna take at least 5.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
I
yeah, I'll
yeah,
pass.
I am going to uh destroy to give it 4
Mhm.
damage.
Sounds good.
Yours.
Pass.
I'm going to commit to give it 1/1.
Yeah,
Yours.
I'll pass.
Uh, I have more face downs, so I'll get another damage.
Yeah. I feel like I've now have to block this. I'll pass.
I am going to uh destroy the face down with Jaw Jammer for 4 damage.
Yeah. Hmm. Yes. Well, that decision's been made for me. Yeah.
Uh
I'll pass.
I am an idiot. I was supposed to give it +1/+1 before I did that.
You did, I thought.
Oh
Right?
yeah, definitely. No, I have it.
With
No, I give it
oh,
plus
with
one
spike.
from
Oh, okay.
yeah
Yeah.
with
Sure.
spike.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So
All good.
we're gonna rewind a little
Yeah.
bit. I'll
All
edit the
good.
part out where I said I was an idiot.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's all good. I will not edit that part out on my end, so don't worry.
that's
I'm
fair,
not. I'm not going to create
fair
more
enough.
work for my. I already had my cat jump on the table. I don't care clearly.
I, I am going to commit draw a card,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna say that
This is so. I cannot. How did this
I'm
become
gonna
15 damage? Like, what is happening?
I'm gonna
And then if
flip
it
it
does damage, draw.
if it does
Yeah.
dance. Yep, I'll draw,
How did
and
this
then
go so wrong so quickly?
send it. It's a 4 high
Yeah.
for
Well, I'm
15.
gonna block it no matter what. On a
Yeah.
6. Um. Check is a 3. Yikes. That's fine. I'll do these 3. Right. Yeah. Okay. So I'll take 8.
Half.
Yeah.
My fired effect will go off. I will
Mm-hmm.
draw. Yeah, let's do.
That went so wrong so quickly. Like that
Uh,
was that. How did you
let's
buff
go
that attack?
on a
11
3.
damage. Like what?
Uh, yeah. I mean, having which one is
Ugh.
it? Ending the dream
Yeah.
along with Jawjammer.
Yeah.
Both
That
seem
was
really really good.
okay.
Yeah. I'm over here like thinking about the fact that I cannot literally take a hit ever.
The Nicholas
Uh,
special.
on a 4, checks a 5. On a no, we're keeping on a 4, 3, 4, and then
What's up? What's Ein's like
uh,
crazy ability? If you have like 8
we're gonna
foundation, if you
pass.
have 8, your opponent discards a card. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
And then yes, I will pass it
All right.
over
We're gonna ready
to you.
these. All right. Okay. I'm gonna review none. Just gonna draw it back up, and then I'm gonna respond to draw 2 extra.
And gain 2 health, right?
Yes. Alrighty. How do we do this? All right. Well, we're gonna send out a feeler first. Punisher's beam on a 5. Checks.
Uh, yeah, it comes in as a 4 high for 5.
Yes. I'm going to Nicholas mill 1. Give it 3 damage. Success.
1, 3. I am going. That's miserable. I am going to commit, discard a momentum, gain 2 health, draw a card.
Sure. I'm going to give it a speed with Seen It All because the top card's my deck is an attack. Or top card makes compile as an attack.
Give it a speed. You said right?
Yep.
I am going to flip if it deals damage.
Yep. I'm gonna give it a speed again with the other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is that right? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna say if this is not blocked, I destroy Rival Foundation.
You haven't milled for the damage yet, right?
It's I have milled for damage. I have milled to give it damage already. I have not milled to give me a momentum yet. But I have already milled to give it damage.
You milled the one to give it 3 damage. That's how it's at 8.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep.
And then you've given it speed.
Give it 2 speed. Yep.
Yeah, let's give it -3 speed.
Sure. I'm gonna mill 3 and then add a ranged or weapon to my momentum. I will not do that. I will just mill 3. All right.
I will pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it 3 high for 8.
Tons of block on a
Yep.
5.
Yes. Literal mandatory block.
5. Yes. Full
Okay.
block.
Cool. All right. Um, disabling shot on a 6. Check as a 3. Gonna go ahead and do these 3. All right. First enhance, gonna give it stun 2.
Mm-hmm. Not thrilled about that. Go ahead.
Yep. Stun 2.
Yeah, I guess I have to. On a 4.
Yeah.
Checks a 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remove and I'll ready 3 face down.
Sure.
On water, I think that card is good, and I don't. There aren't many water actions I like.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna give it a speed with seen it all.
Yeah.
Give it a speed with the other seen it all.
Uh, pass.
Grasping for answers. Commit flip. If the top card of my discard pile is an attack, my next ranged attack is -2 difficulty.
No, I hate that. Hate that. Pass.
And then I'm gonna mill 1 to give it 3 damage.
Pass.
Yeah, gonna send it 6 mid for 8.
On an 8. Checks a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Full block.
Yep. Okay, so and the
Minus.
hammer on a 4.
Yeah, and it's -2 difficulty, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's on a 6 -2.
Yeah.
Oh, so I mean,
Yep.
it checks 1,000 ways.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm going to mill 1 to give it 3 damage.
3 low for 7 now.
Yep.
3 low for 6. 3
Yeah,
low for
3 low
6.
for 6. Yep.
I am going to flip. Say if this attack hits,
Mm-hmm.
I will draw a card.
Mill 4, give it +2 damage for each range attack milled this way. 1. Oh, that's okay. Anyways, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I can rearrange these, right? So I can put this on top of my discard pile.
Yes, yeah.
Incredible.
Yep.
So it gets 2 damage.
Pass.
Yeah, and then I guess you're at 12. You're not at.
I was at 10.
Yeah, and
I
then you gain
gained
2.
health.
Darn it.
Yeah.
I needed to hit another one. Okay, so then I'll give this damage question mark. Let's see. Then I guess it doesn't matter, and I'll give it. I guess I'll just give it speed, because 8 and 10 are the same at this point. Because my next attack definitely is going to do more than 2. Yeah. So if I can play it, so I'll give it a speed with each one.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Pass.
that did not hit you. Okay. And then I will grasping for answers. So -2 difficulty to my next ranged attack. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll send it 5 low for 8.
I'm at 4.
Okay.
I get to draw a card.
Yes. All right. And then I'm gonna go with steady shot on a 7, or I guess on a 5, because -2, or because my -2 difficulty.
Yeah.
Checks. But I review now.
Correct. Steady shot comes in as a 4 mid for 4.
Yes. this hit you? Let's get rid of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Any good loot? Yeah. My 6. Okay. I'm gonna Nicholas Mill 1, give it 3 damage. And that is an attack. So
And
I will, yeah.
that is the game,
Yeah.
as you give it 2 speed.
Yes.
Uh,
And I get to
eh
do the effect to
oh,
make you take 2 and I gain 2, just for good measure.
alright, take 2, gain 2.
Yep, and then give it 2 speed with Seeing It All, and then
Yeah,
it's at 6 mid for 7.
alright. There's a world.
There's a world.
There's a world.
Oh,
Alright?
because this is a 0 block, right? So it's on an
Yep,
8. So you
on
could hit the
8.
6.
Only you
Okay.
hit the 6s. Alright.
All right.
GG. Wow, that he gets scary really
Yeah,
fast.
I'm kind of surprised
Uh,
how that
and
felt.
and then Seen It All is great.
Yeah.
Because it does give him the speed that he desperately
Yeah.
needs. I think that's what it becomes, right? You just build him around foundations that give him
That gives
speed.
speed
And
because I mean,
yep,
yeah, that's so for Vash you would build him around foundations that give damage because he gives speed,
yep,
and then for
yep,
Nicholas you would build him around
yep.
the opposite. So then
All
that's
right,
kind
so
of interesting. Well, yeah, sorry, you go first if you have
yeah,
a
no, I was just gonna say we played with all 4 characters,
yeah.
played 3 matches. Yeah, what are your thoughts so far
Um
after playing? Obviously, this is just 1 match, right?
yeah.
Like, and it took us, an hour and a half to play
Yeah.
3 rounds because we were reading all the cards.
I
But yeah,
definitely
what are your thoughts?
underestimated the Cowboy Bebop cards for sure.
Uh,
I really
yeah, no,
underestimated those
100%.
cards. Um
Uh, the Cowboy Bebop deck is way better than I thought it was going to be.
yes.
It's not just that, but it also like, I mean, and this happens, right? Anytime we get new cards, you're playing the cards, and you're like, oh, this clicks. I see what the string is. I see why how these cards interacted with each other. I see why this deck is built the way it is. Um, I still think I feel like at the end of the day, the Trigun characters are going to end up being stronger in
Yes.
when you can mix in whatever cards are available to us
Yeah.
through standard with the
I
pass sets and
think
stuff.
that's right. I think like in a constructed deck, I think these characters are probably like these are way less restrictive, right? Like the Cowboy Bebop
Right.
cards are all based around like flipping and unflipping, and like there are only
Yep.
so many cards that do that. These
Hmm.
just mill give stats. Like that's you can do whatever you want, basically, right?
Yeah.
Nicholas is a
Yeah.
little bit more restrictive because he's only for weapons or range, but Vash is literally just your attack gets +2 speed. Like you can't get
Yep.
any more, He is like one of the most generic characters, I feel like. I didn't play all the UVS. I've only played the My Hero game, but he's extremely generic in that, in that context. So
Oh yeah. And that's usually what I like, right? I like characters that aren't keyword locked,
yeah,
and being able to, and I love characters that let you get cards in your hand. Like being able to draw 3 cards, the cost of during 1 attack, uh, is so good.
I think this
Um,
card, I usually tend to stray away from 6 difficulties in general, which I think a lot of people do. But
yeah,
the 0 block definitely helps a
a
card like
hundred
this
percent
be
helps.
playable,
Yep.
right? Because if it gets stuck in your hand, like that's what I don't like about a lot of the even 5 difficulty attacks sometimes. Like if they have like a 5 difficulty attack is not even guaranteed to be, what you want to play because and then even when those have like, 3 +3 block mods, I feel like they can get
Yep.
clunky. This is definitely just if you don't want to play it, it's a 0 mid. That's extreme. That's a great block, obviously.
Mm.
And then one thing I also didn't realize until, like it was literally on the table in front of me is that powerful just sets up its own ability so well. Because I wasn't like, this was a card I was not super enthusiastic about, but now I feel like it might actually be like this might be I don't know what on these symbols would synergize best with it, but um this to me feels like what I thought Final Smash was going to be like.
Yeah.
Where I read
Right.
Final Smash and was like, oh my god, I can stack anything from a discard pile. That's insane. And then it's like, oh well, you need to have some setup because you need to be able to draw, or else you just check that card, whatever. And
Mhm.
this is the same way. Like you need to have some setup, but if you can just basically add this essentially just add on itself just says add an attack from your momentum to your hand. and give it 3 damage. And then with other cards, you can add other things. Like if you have other, other support with it. Let's like, where's the other card that was seemed really strong? Like this is the most obvious combo with this card, right? Where is it? Yes. Pitching in can put anything on top of your discard pile, and then you just pick it up, assuming your opponent doesn't have something that mills you both. But
Right,
this is
right.
just seems
No,
definitely stronger than I thought it would be.
I will say I'm just excited that both the decks seem like, and they seem like they're going to bring good cards. It's I don't know, man. It's weird to me to be like, oh yeah, we have these essentially starter decks that are just one-offs of these IPs and not a full set. But there were plenty of cards that as I was playing them, I was like most of the cards, I was like, I would 100% run this in a deck. You
Yeah,
know, there were a ton that felt like complete waste of space. Even the one, so this deck has the one attack that's the one foundation that says after you block, after you play this card as a block, lose 1 health, right?
yeah,
But it's a 0, 0, 6. You know, it's one of those things where like that's totally a fair trade off for
yeah.
everything
I think
else.
that card is very good, actually, and
Yep.
I
Yep.
think it's a reprint. Also, I was looking into it a little bit. I think that card was in the
Okay.
original Cowboy Bebop set. A couple of these
All right.
cards. I'm pretty sure Jawjammer was also.
That's awesome. See, I'm
Yeah,
excited to that's the other things. I'm excited to learn which of these cards are reprints
yeah,
and ones are new. I also think it's great that it's coming in between sets, right? So it gives us something to do. We're not just waiting around.
yeah. And I'm
Um,
hoping the rest of the Challenger series, card quality wise, are similar to these.
yeah, it is gonna be super interesting because, what's the next Challenger series is the
Critical
Critical Role
Role,
ones?
yeah, Critical
Yeah.
Role. I think.
And then after that is Godzilla, right? And so,
Yeah, I think. I know Godzilla's coming. I don't know if it's the
yeah.
one. It probably is the one after.
Yeah. So I think it's funny that we are going to we're gonna have all of these cards that have, different stylized art styles and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
then Godzilla. Like that's what
Yes, yeah, yeah. That's gonna
that's what
be.
I'm most
Yeah,
interested in, and that's what
how
I'm
they're gonna
excited
balance
about.
that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm excited about is also like, uh, this for us people who didn't, neither of us played. When UniVersus was first out, we both started with My Hero, and we didn't play retro. So for us, it's always just been like, oh yeah, these decks are consisted of one singular IP. But being able to like mix these other IPs in, I don't know, I'm like weirdly excited about it.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
yeah, and I definitely think actually playing with these cards has made me more excited than I was before. So which is a great sign. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for the games.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, that was my first experience with the UniVersus Challenger Series decks. I got to pilot the Cowboy Bebop deck, and Ryan, of course, was piloting the Trigun Stampede deck. I had a lot of fun. I mean, when these cards were first announced and they previewed some of these decks, and just at first blush, I thought for sure that the Trigun Stampede decks were going to be significantly stronger than the two Cowboy Bebop characters. But as was proven in the match, you know, the Cowboy Bebop decks is strong and was a lot of fun, honestly. So that makes me super excited. I mean, I was already excited, but it's another thing when you actually get to play with them, and I was not disappointed. I'm also super excited to be able to take these characters and play them with cards from previous sets, mix in these cards with characters from previous sets, and just be able to do what UniVersus has always wanted to do and has done in the past, mash these different IPs together. Not just the Cowboy Bebop and the Trigun Stampede IPs, but also be able to get some My Hero mixed in there as well. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on socials at The Workprint, and come on by and check out theworkprint.com. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Until next time, bye bye.